Hello, and welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. I would like for you to go get your word, your sword, your Bible, whatever. And we're going to jump right into that book that most people don't want to go to. Yes, I'm referring to the book of Revelation. But we need revelation. So let's go to Revelations, the 2nd chapter. And no, I'm not preaching hell and firestone today. Not today. So we're going Revelation chapter 2 and verse 4. Now here, they're talking to the church of Ephesus, okay? And the church of Ephesus, they was pretty decent. They wasn't all off to the left, but they was pretty decent. And, he had commended them at first, about how they were doing some good works. But then when you get down to verse 4, and it says, "But I have against you that you left your first love." Wow. Sometimes we get so busy doing things and we think we're doing things, for the Lord, but we actually have forgotten all about the Lord. Sometimes we need to go back and do our first works over. Sometimes we need to go back and fall in love again. Fall in love again with the Lord. You know how after you've been married for a while, or even if you haven't been married ever, and you may be dating or someone might be liking you, after a while, it might start to get a little boring, or you might start to grow apart. And you say, well, you know what? Let's start all over again. Let's act like we first met. Let's renew our vows. Let's rekindle our relationship. Well, we need to do the same thing with the Lord, because after a while, sometimes we just start taking him for granted. Oh, Jesus gonna do this. Oh, he got my back. Oh, it's all about what we want from him. But we need to go back and fall in love again. Because, why? Because we have taken him for granted. Yes, he's always going to be there, but he wants to be loved on. He wants us to come back to him with our whole heart, with our whole mind, with our whole soul. So just like we do our natural relationship, we need to also go back and do these things with Jesus. We need to go back and say, oh, Lord, I love you again. I love you. What do you want me to do? What can I render unto you? What can I do to bring that smile on your face? You know how you be sitting down and you be thinking, oh man, let me see. What can I do to make the person happy? Oh yeah, well, I can take them here. I can take them there. We can get in the presence of God. That'll make him happy. We can seek his face, not like we used to, better than what we used to. The Lions had a song, got to get to know you in a better way. Well, we need to get to know Jesus and God in a better way. We need to show him more love. As we grow in our relationship, we don't want our natural relationship to stay the same. We want it to grow. We want it to get better. We don't want it to regress, but we want it to progress. The same way it is in our relationship with the Lord. So we need to go back and we need to renew our vows because we are the bride of Christ.